I was born in Washington, D.C., grew up in Silver Spring, Maryland. I was an art kid. I've always loved to draw. My father asked me, what do you want to do in college? He was the first one to graduate college in his family, so it was very important to him that his daughters went to college. And I told him I wanted to be an artist. I was good in math, and he said, why don't you try architecture? And that was it. And so I did. The architecture school program was very, very, very challenging. There were many times when I wasn't certain I could finish the program.
And back then, there weren't a lot of minorities, definitely weren't a lot of female minorities. She was in a very small percent of women and minority women who were coming through and made it through that program.
I thankfully had some wonderful professors, in particular, Professor Kermit Lee. He was the first black architect I'd ever met. I had never met any minority architects up to that point. He was my teacher, my thesis advisor, my mentor, and he encouraged me, and other students like me. A lot of who I am, I think, has to do with having been the recipient of that kind of mentoring.
She's recognized now as probably one of the best architects in the multifamily field here in D.C. She has been recognized in a few publications, and among the architects here, she's known to really know her stuff.
Colline is a very strong leader. She's a very smart woman. She looks, during the collaboration process, as everybody as equal. She knows how to take the best out of everybody and combine it.
I lead the mixed-use multifamily studio, and we work on, large-scale urban redevelopment projects. I've always wanted my work to have a bigger purpose and to work on design projects that positively affected people's lives, projects that are in neighborhoods that maybe haven't seen any new investment in decades and are now experiencing a rebirth, a regrowth, reinvestment is really important to me.
She really cares. She cares about what she's doing in the world and that it matters.
The future is what she's focused on, not hers, but future generations, the health of the profession, the health of communities, and she's a trailblazer. Needless to say, there's very few women of color at Colline's level as a partner in an architecture firm.
We lack diversity in our profession, and that's a well-known fact. Those of us that are working in the field have to actively create a way to cultivate the next generation of architects and designers of color. So for me, in the same spirit that I had mentors, I've chosen to give back. Myself with 3 other alumni have started the Black and Latino Alumni Endowment for Architecture, and it's really the first step for us to reconnect with students, to work with the university, to serve as mentors, and to really help move the needle forward in terms of increasing diversity in the field of architecture. Receiving the Chancellor's Citation Award is a great honor. I'm very humbled and thankful to be recognized for the work that I do every day that I love to do. I applaud the university for creating a vehicle to highlight its alumni of color and our accomplishments with our peers and with the wider university community. So I'm very thankful that they've chosen me this year to shine a light on the work that I'm involved in.